ordinarily I would never have made contact with him because, generally speaking, if you're a year above someone, you're not going to hang out with someone a year below you. So the only reason that I came across him was because I'm a Jew. So he would reasonably often, not all the time, but reasonably often, him and his minions, and that's important, would be hanging outside Jewish prayers. So we had a Jewish service every Friday that we had to attend. And they were in the science labs. And they would hang outside the science labs and they would be able to identify us as Jews. Because we didn't have yellow stars sewn into our lapels, needless to say, right? So, and then they would say whatever they would say. And that way he'd been identified.
Your sense was that he was very much the ringleader?
More than the ringleader, he caused absolute chaos at that school. As I've told other people who have asked, Dulwich College then seemed to be very ahead of its time. There was very little racism in that school.
And what age would Farage have been when all of this was happening?
Well, this was happening. So he would have been 14 going on 15 when I joined. I would have been 13. So this was happening. From my point of view, as a 14-year-old, because I didn't know him before then, he was 14, and he was doing this till he was 18, till he left school. He was from a legal point of view, he was an adult, and he was still doing this at 18.
Farage's response to this has been that it was a different time, that racial slurs were commonplace, that they were considered to be socially acceptable, and that this was just banter. What would your response be to that?
Well, banter is only between friends. The Archbishop of Banterbury and all that, if you're really good at it, between friends. So banter doesn't exist if you're not friends with that person. It's just vicious